Yeah, that one, the bunt, their bunt was a big play for them, and Desmond's bunt was a big play for us. It's part of the game, and he executed it very well. Saw 3 or 4 pitches and took a couple, got one that he could put down there, and did a great job of it. And nice to have a good at bat from Kennedy afterwards, and the threat of Zimmerman being there helped Kennedy get pitched to. So you like to have Ryan in the lineup all the time, but when you can pick a spot to use him, it can put a little pressure on the other club.
He did what you talked about at the beginning of, in the pregame, was we had to run out of double play.
Yeah.
How did he look to you?
He was fine. I really didn't want him to go like that down the line, but he, the adrenaline takes over and he's trying to beat it out. I really would have just rather he just took it easy down the line and gave up the double play there, but no harm done, so he's okay.
Jim, last couple of games you had late inning heroics. Are you starting to see something from this team that's pleasing you? Coming from there.
I've been pleased with them from the get-go. Really. Spring training, we weren't winning games, but the guys were playing hard. The energy was good. First couple games of the Philadelphia, beat us up pretty good, and guys were still positive. And like I said, a lot of good energy in the dugout, in the clubhouse, so forth. They're playing hard. So sometimes, you have a good feeling about them. But I really feel that that certainly we're not playing at the top of our game by any means. So I think that's encouraging. Everybody in there knows that we can play a lot better, and I'm just really glad the way they're scrapping and getting after it, trying to win a ball game when you're not at the top of your game. But it comes back to pitching, and Lannon pitched a great ball game for us.
In Lannon's case, what worked tonight that was not there the first 2 rounds?
I thought his second outing was actually pretty good. He pitched around some tough luck in New York, and did a good job, got a win for us there. But he just keeps locating the ball. He just keeps doing what he does. He locates and he changes speeds and gets ground balls, and that's his style of pitching. Didn't get distracted or whatever when the home run ball. That guy's really a good hitter. He's really a coming player in the league. He's a nice hitter, but that particular ball I thought was going to be an out, and I know John must have thought it was going to be out. And next thing you know, it's 1-0, and that can be discouraging for a pitcher because you're thinking the wind is going to be like this tonight. So, but he just bared down and got enough ground balls that it wasn't a factor.
What's working so well for Josh right now at the plate? On base 4 times in the home run.
He's a good hitter. He's a professional hitter, and he just he's got power, and we see that often. But he recognizes balls and strikes. He knows what to swing at. He'll take his walks. He's just a real pro, and another one that we're lucky to have.
You guys have won a couple of games now without Zimmerman and essentially without Dunn tonight. What does that say to you about the maybe depth and talent that you have now in this team that you don't necessarily have to rely on those?
Yeah, what it really says is if you pitch good, you got a chance anyway. So, we always want those guys in the lineup, but running the bases, Gonzalez beating out an infield hit, Kennedy getting a hit, stealing the base, getting himself in position for Nieves' hit. A little bit of small ball there that we play without those big guys in there, but it's all for naught if we didn't pitch good. And we did some of that earlier, but we lost the games because we just were getting beat around a little bit. But it's coming together a little bit slowly. It's piece by piece. It's coming together. The bullpen's coming together as well, and it's a good group to manage.
Jim, with Zimmerman and him sprinting down the line there, do you need to see more of that tomorrow to know where he's going to be, or is that an indicator?
We're gonna have him come out early tomorrow and do some running, get on the bases if the field allows it, if the tarp's not on the field. But we're pretty confident that if he could, the way he ran down the line there, even though we would have rather that not take place, once he did that, unless he was to tighten up overnight or something, I think he's good to go now.
bringing Lennon out for the 7th inning, was that a hard decision to make at all, or was that the plan if that out happened?
Well, he was throwing so good that I just wanted to keep him in the ball game. We really didn't want to use Caps a lot tonight. Didn't really want to use Clippard much tonight. So the way John was throwing, I just felt like he's got as good a chance for us as anybody. And then the first pitch he threw, Desmond made a great play on Weeks's ball. That ball was really hit well, and that was real big right there. That that he got him, and then he got through Prince, and so it was just another good effort by John.
What was your take on the ejection? I mean, you went out and spoke with Andy, but
No, I think if you throw the equipment, you got a chance you're going to get thrown out. And I know Adam felt that he didn't swing, and on the previous one, that one wasn't called, and then the second one was called. So Adam was just very frustrated. But if he had kind of spun the helmet around close to him, I think Andy would have let him go on it. But he fired it pretty good, so I knew he was going to get ejected.